Hey, what's up, and welcome to Gian Talk Sports, episode 4. USC wins again, and by blowout fashion in Tucson. I mean, honestly, are you surprised? Arizona is terrible this year. They can't stop a nosebleed on defense, and they're down to their third-string quarterback. Actually, fourth-string quarterback, who happens to be a freshman they were planning on redshirting. I mean, what else are you expecting? USC's, like I've said week after week, USC is just more talented than every team on this current stretch that they have. They're on a bye this week, but next Thursday they play Cal at home. Some people are expecting a letdown game, but let's be honest, every game this year for the rest of the way, except maybe the Washington game, is a must-win for Clay Helton if he wants to keep his job. I mean, me personally, I think he needs to win the Washington game as well, but if he finishes the season 8-4 with a close loss to Washington, I think he keeps the job, unfortunately, and USC is going to be in a cycle of 8-win, maybe 9-win seasons for the next 3 or 4 years. But who knows? Cal sucks. You know, they have they're ASU. They can score a lot of points. They can't stop anyone on defense, and these 12 days or whatever long it should be game planned for Cal's offense to make sure they score as little as possible, because they're not going to be able to stop us. On to the MLB playoffs. For those of you who don't know, I'm a lifelong Giants fan, which means I hate the Dodgers. But I got to tip my cap. Does Clayton Kershaw have the monkey off his back in the postseason? We'll see, but so far, I mean, you can't argue with, what was it, 8 innings of shutout ball in Game 2? I personally thought the Cubs were going to sweep the Dodgers, but, you know, it just might be the Dodgers' year, and I hate to say that because I like to make fun of Dodger fans for not having won a championship in over 25 years, especially Daniel from Daniel and Gian Talk Shit, because he's never seen the Dodgers win a championship. Let's keep it that way, Cubbies. Thoughts on the rest of the series? I just don't think the Dodgers have the horses to keep up with the Cubs. Their pitching is just, once you get past Kershaw, the starting pitching is just not there. Who knows? I think the Cubs win tonight. It's going to be a close game, though, and I think it goes 6. Cubs still win. Also want to talk about the SEC. Did you know that the SEC currently has 5 ranked teams with 2 losses? That's not including Florida, to A&M, and Alabama, which gives them 8 ranked teams. That's more than 50% of their conference. They have 14 teams. 8 of their teams are ranked. My problem with that is that there are plenty of other teams with better wins who are not ranked instead of these SEC teams who are ranked because they beat each other. Not to mention Ole Miss with 3 losses. 1, 2, 3 losses in the top 25. And anytime I ask someone to explain that, I get nothing. They're like, oh, well, you know, who's better than them? Like, what do you mean who's better than them? They haven't beat anybody either. They beat one Power 5 team. And that's one of the, I can't even remember who they beat. They beat someone in the SEC who was awful. They lost their only Power 5 out-of-conference game by 10 points to FSU, who has 2 losses as well. I can't explain it. I mean, people want to say there's no SEC bias, but every year this comes out. They shouldn't have 8 teams ranked in the top 25. The teams that are ranked in the top 25 are currently 2-3 against other Power 5 teams in out-of-conference play. And of those 2 wins, none of them are ranked. So please give me a good reason. Anybody that decides to watch this, I'm hoping the SEC tag gets the SEC honks all pissed off so they come and leave negative comments on the video. Please, somebody explain to me why Ole Miss is ranked, or why the rest of those teams are ranked. I mean, I guess Arkansas is looking okay. Tennessee's got 2 close losses. Well, 2 close losses. And they got 1 close loss to Texas A&M, and they got boat raced by Alabama this past Saturday. So I don't know. What I'm saying is Colorado, they lost USC at USC. Clay Helton's undefeated at USC. So, I mean, you're going to hold that against them? People want to hold the FCS loss that Washington State had against Eastern Washington to start the season against them. But you know what? They're 4-0 in conference play. They're on a win streak. And they just might play Washington for the Pac-12 North. You know, I'm bouncing back and forth from sports, but who cares? In the NFL, Colin Kaepernick made his return to the starting quarterback position for the San Francisco 49ers. And guess what he did? Nothing. Looked exactly like he has the past 2.5 seasons, except his throws used to be over people's heads, and now he's skipping rocks across the lake. I try not to talk about the Niners situation because they suck, but I mean, no quarterback play, man. The quarterback play is terrible. And I mean, Cap, Blaine Gabbert, I mean, I guess it's time for Christian Ponder. I don't foresee Cap having a better week this time. I mean, I guess Tampa Bay's not that good, but for all you DFS players out there, figure out who's starting at running back for Tampa Bay and start him. I hope Jacquizz Rodgers starts over Doug Martin because he's way cheaper on DraftKings and FanDuel. So you'll get decent output for low money, and you'll be able to pay up for a better player. I don't know. Just play everybody on Tampa Bay's offense because the Niners' defense sucks. It's awful. And the offense isn't much better. So what could go wrong, right? They might win. Anyways, that's my time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, give it a like, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. And listen to the podcast as well. You can find all the links at www.dngtalk.com. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at DNG Podcast. Follow us on Instagram. I'm just rambling right now, but I'll see you next week. Take care.